Are you gonna? Why have you left a tag on the lion? Sorry, just
Because
for
it's-
people that
oh.
can't see, just the props.
Basically, I went to see Lion King, the stage show. That's probably the best show I've been to.
You enjoyed that, yeah?
Like, it's really good. Official Lion King. My son loves it, so we've kept it. But yeah, it was incredible.
But you kept the label on that because you look like you're gonna sell it or something.
Probably sell it, in a couple of years. You never know. Kids now, mate.
Put some cling film around it, preserve it.
Bubble wrap it. That was, I think, one of the best shows I've ever been to. That and the Wizard of Oz, the other one. Wicked. So good.
See, I've got a little bit of an issue with Wicked.
What?
It's always
What?
me, isn't it?
It's always you with an issue. What happened? What did Wicked do to you?
When I watched it in the theatre, I wasn't blown away. I saw it twice. I didn't know
Right.
what the hell was going on.
Yeah, same.
I literally I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
The whole way through, yeah? I can just see this green woman. I can see these people singing. They just keep changing, flipping up the scenes.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Okay.
I watched the film and it all made sense.
Yeah, the film has a bit more time in it now.
The film made it completely understandable. And now, if I go back and watch the theatre show, I'll probably enjoy
I
it.
appreciate it. My wife is a big Wicked stan, so she was telling me what was going on.
Right.
Without her
So that
commentary,
helps.
I'd be like, I think I know what's going on.
The first time that I went to see it, I left at the interval.
Oh, wow.
I went home. I wasn't enjoying
Wow.
it. I
Did you
didn't
pay for it?
No,
See, if you did,
I would have stayed, of
You stayed,
course,
yeah,
yeah. But that's neither here nor there. Like I've never left a theatre show before. That was
Right.
the only time that I've done that.
okay.
And I didn't know what all the fuss was about. I think I went in there expecting something else as well.
Yeah.
So when it was all happening and I was like, I literally don't like, what is this song that you're breaking into now? I don't get
There's
it.
a lot of songs. There's a lot of music.
It's a musical.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
I mean, listen, I grew up on Bollywood. That
so
was a
you're
lot.
all right, yeah.
No, that was still too much.
Okay, cool.
You know what I liked, though, in terms of musicals? We went to it. Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I wouldn't say amazing. It was good.
Oh,
The story's a bit naff.
yeah, but he's not there for the story.
Yeah, but the story was just like, it's about him preparing for a show. And I was like, so it's just like, this is it, but basically a different one.
Yeah.
The dancing was all right. The guy was trying to be, he's trying to be too much like Michael Jackson. He was doing too much.
You weren't feeling him.
He was like doing the soft voice a bit too much.
But that's how he talks.
No, but it was all the time.
Yeah, but that's how Michael Jackson
Oh my
talks all
God,
the
I'm so
time.
angry right now.
Yeah, but that's how he talks.
No, I want to hear angry Michael.
Have you ever heard...
Jamal!
Have you ever heard...
Jamal. Do you know what I mean?
Michael Jackson's pitch doesn't change unless he's... Dip-bop, doop-bop.
That was good.
In like real time. If he's
Yeah, but
singing...
That's
Jam!
That's Michael Jackson angry.
Yeah, but that's when he's singing.
Yeah. So that he should have been singing the whole time.
No, but when he's talking...
Hey guys, I don't think we're selling enough tickets.
Yeah.
Tito, stop it. Tito,
And he had the tape on his
Tito,
fingers.
yeah.
didn't
Oh my God, I hurt my hands. My hair's on fire. Oh my God. I went, Jamal, my hair's on fire. Is that? Oh, did that sound like
Producer
Donald
says you
Trump?
sound like Trump.
Shit.
I don't know what we're doing over here.
My hair's on fire. This is the best. The best. The best. This podcast, best podcast. No, I can't do it now. See, I lost
You
it.
went into Boris.
I need to think of Michael and I do Trump.
Yeah.
I'm the only person here that has to think of someone else to do
Look,
that.
you can slate Trump,
really
but
think
leave
about
Michael alone, man.
Yeah, no, Michael's the GOAT, man.
Leave
Michael's the
Michael
GOAT.
alone. How are you?
Good, man. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Dads and the Hood, my name's Yasser.
I am Jay London. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do.
It's free.
Because yeah, we're
It's a
like
free,
we're
my
paying a
guy.
lot of money now to be doing these podcasts. Do you know what I mean? This is not free labor now. We're gonna have to start Patreon and start just giving people.
What is Patreon?
So basically, you can people pay a fee to watch the content or to get extra content or to get the content that you're providing.
Like
So-
OnlyFans.
A little bit like that, but less nudity.
Can you use OnlyFans as non-nudity?
People.
Can we join OnlyFans but not be
Is that what you're
haram?
suggesting?
Yeah, but not like haram. innit?
People sell feet pictures and stuff on OnlyFans, but I
I
guess
don't
that
wanna-
could be considered as nudity
I
because
don't know.
of
If,
food.
yeah, I mean, I
foot
give
is-
shoe pictures, but
No, I think you need to show skin.
no, I'm not on that.
You need to show skin.
Because listen, we need to make some money, bruv.
If people start subscribing, then maybe we will.
I think the reason why I say that is because we're going through the whole. Does my wife go back to work or not?
Right. So
We're
you're
there right now.
So you're at a point where you're thinking about going to OnlyFans.
Yeah, because of that. Well, here's the thing, and it's really annoying because no one tells you about this part of being a father, being a mother, raising a child, right? When you get to about 8 months or something, the maternity runs out. Now, obviously, different companies have different packages.
Yeah.
For us, the package was 6 months paid, I think, or something, and then it goes half pay.
Right.
And then it's statutory pay, which is like, here's a penny, mate. Shut up.
Here's 20p, yeah.
Yeah. And then it goes to 0, right? When it goes to 0, you have a choice. Does the mother go back to work?
Have another baby?
Have another baby. But then when you want another baby, some contracts say you have to go back to work for X amount of months before the other baby comes in. Yeah. So then do you rely on one income source or what it is? Now, financially, I feel like in my household, that's my responsibility. Okay, that's always been my responsibility, and I'm happy. As a man, I'm providing. Do you know what I mean? You do so much for the child. I'm out there looking after us. I'll make sure the rent's paid. I'll make sure you got money. I'll make sure the bills are paid, the food's there, the clothes are there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been brought up like that, okay?
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, I'm saying to my wife, if you want to go back to work, go back to work. If not, don't stress about it. But then also, I am very much aware that she has dreams, aspirations, a career, okay?
She doesn't want to be stay-at-home mum.
So if you want to find, if not, you should have the option to. But there gets to a point in the baby's life where the baby's like 8, 9 months, yeah? Still a baby. You're going to put the baby in nursery with these strangers who clearly don't know the baby because you've raised this baby. So I feel for a lot of mothers that are thinking, do I go back part-time? Do I choose my career? Do I choose my baby? Like, it's a real tough situation to be in. Do you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, if finance is an issue as well, you got that to think about. Is there going to be money on the table?
Yeah.
Like, food on the table? Is there going to be money coming in? Is my wife going to start feeling guilty? Like, oh, can I go out with my friends and spend this money, which is not mine? My husband's made it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a real tough situation to be in.
There's a lot there. I think there's a lot there to unpack. But I think the main take is like, when is the right time for, you know, your partner or both parents to go back into work full time after you've had a baby? I guess essentially is what today we're going to talk about. And I don't think there's any right or wrong answer, because I feel like some people go down the route where they put their children in nursery like straight away. Like, because I think you can put your child into nursery, don't quote me on this, but maybe like 4 months or something like that. You can put them in quite early. I don't know if that's the exact number. Don't quote me on that. ChatGPT it.
They're a baby, man.
This is it. So for me, I could never do that. But some people do that. We know somebody that does that. We work with somebody that done something quite similar. But yeah, it gets to a point where, like, you realize, I guess your working life is going to be completely different now that you have a child. And I don't think that was something that I was prepared for, because not just the way that it impacts, you know, a woman who's been on maternity leave, but, you know, the dad as well, or me in my situation where I'm like, I'm not happy unless I'm working. Like, unless I'm busy, like, and I'm grinding, and like every day, like I'm doing something, I'm not happy. Like, I can't sit still at home and watch I'm a Celebrity, like, and watch.
You need to be doing something.
I need to be doing something, right? In order for me to be happy. And when I had a child, that got taken away from me. I wasn't able to just be busy and active, like, because obviously I had to provide as a father. And the thing that was probably most difficult for me was trying to transition back to being able to work really hard and have that balance of striving and being successful and chasing my dreams, whilst now being 100% present as a father. And that is tough, and that's still something I'm trying to balance out at the moment. But then on the flip side, if you've also got your partner who's like, yeah, that's fine, you feel like that and you need to do that, but also I need to chase my dreams, and I'm not a stay-at-home mum. Like, I need to be doing stuff as well. And if you haven't got any family support and you haven't got this village that everyone always bangs on about, what do you do? Like, it's really tough. Like, do you get a nanny? Do you then invite this stranger into your house and be like, do you try and put them into nursery? And you've not got there yet, but nursery fees are expensive.
So you're working to pay the fees?
Like, you're working harder and you ain't making any extra money.
No.
You're losing more money because your kid's in nursery. Like, literally. I don't know what they're doing in them nurseries,
Why are they so expensive?
They're laundering money, clearly. Like, something's going on. Why are they so expensive?
It's so expensive.
It's mad.
Yeah.
Like the fees, and even like if you get like the government scheme thing now where they offer like 30 hours, which is a massive blessing, right?
Yeah.
It's still mad. Like the fees that you have to pay for nursery is crazy. Obviously, some nurseries are different, but
no, but majority nurseries are, and I hear it from a lot of parents. Also, there's a thing about term time.
yeah.
So, for example, like if your maternity finishes in June, you can't put your kid into nursery till the September. What are you gonna do for those
some
4 months?
nurseries are like that as
Like,
well.
what are you gonna? Why is it like that?
It's something to do with the school curriculum, and because I think when you get into schools, it's like that, right? So I think some nurseries align it with that. Some nurseries operate like a school as well, so they open at a certain time and close at a certain time, like a school would. My nursery doesn't. My nursery starts at like 8 in the morning and finishes at 6, and it goes 365 days. Apart from like Christmas and like holiday, but like for majority, there's like it's open on like bank holidays and things like that.
Right.
So yeah, it's difficult because if you want to go back to work and you want to do that, then obviously you need to be making additional money. So yeah, it's a tough place to be, and I think unless you articulate that and you're having these conversations as well with your partner, it can be really it can be tough, man, and that can put a lot of strain on your relationship as well. So like, what have you guys arrived at?
I don't know yet. I think we got a couple of months yet to go. But for me, I've always been under the impression of I just need to provide the options. So if she wants to go back to work, fine. If not, financially, I've got to keep things legit.
Yeah. And then obviously that puts another mental strain on you.
It does.
Which we need to talk about in another episode.
It's true, but I think I'm very much like you in the fact that when I'm busy, I'm happy. Of course, the only thing I want to do ever is hang out with my son. Of course it is. But to have hot water, to make sure the heating could be on without them thinking about it, to make sure the car's always got full petrol. Do you know what I mean? Things like that I think are very important to me because I've seen my dad do that.
Yeah.
I've seen my mum raised us while my dad was doing taxis, 12 hours a day shifts, paying the mortgage, making sure everything's right. Like, alhamdulillah, I've never missed out on anything. I've had clean clothes. Yeah, of course, budgets were tight, but I've always had what I wanted.
Yeah.
I've always wanted a bike and I got a bike.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my dad was out there doing that. So for me, I'm programmed like that. Right, I need to do the same.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I know it's this day and age. My parents are very traditional Pakistani parents, where it was woman stay home and dad goes out and work. The way it should be.
Yeah.
But now I understand my wife's got a career and she's very high up in her career. You know what I mean? She's like top level. She's probably the highest level where she can be in her field. So for me, I'm like, I know you've worked all these years to become such a don, such a boss. And she has so many people working under her. And I know when she's not at her job, the business is suffering. And I could see that as well. Like whenever we popped in to say hi or whatever, I'm like, oh, you guys don't know what's going on. You guys need her back. So there's that side of it, but also I know she just wants to raise the kid, but then also, does she go back and then for baby number 2, are we gonna get maternity again? Or
some people do that, man. Some people just pop them out, pop,
bam, bam,
and then they just stay on maternity
all the time.
Especially if you've got a company like I've got a friend who works in like public transport, right?
Right.
And I think like some of the benefits there are like really good. If you have a child, like they give you like 3 years off and you get like amazing. 5 years worth of pay and they move you to Dubai and you have a hotel and like so they're just like, okay, cool, I'm gonna have one baby, then another baby, then another baby, and they're just off work for like 3-4 years getting paid. Like I'm not, do you know what I mean? Like I'm not here judging that, but
if you could get the bag, get the bag.
Get the bag. But a lot of people do it that way, and I can't sit here and say like if I was planning to have 3 children and I was a woman, I wouldn't be. But then it depends, isn't it? Because again, if you've got the kind of mentality where you need to be busy and you need to be active, then you might not be able to do that. Like for me, one of the most difficult things is trying to keep that same drive and motivation, which never goes away, only increases when you have a child.
Yeah.
But trying to maintain that and reach those goals whilst also doing the biggest job that you have.
Yeah.
Looking after children. And that for me is like, when we start getting guests on here, like that's one of the things that I need to ask all of them.
Yeah, man.
Like every single one of them who is like doing their thing, who's successful in their field. Like, how did you transition from, being a father and, you know, assuming that they're full on as like we expect any father to be in this day and age, and continue to maintain that same level of consistency and success that we know you for. Like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
How do you do that? Because I know people really struggle with it.
Really, it's tough. But then you just think everything is for the child. That's the main priority. And I feel like because the mothers have sacrificed so much, they sacrifice their physical body, they sacrifice their mentality. Like I even saw this study about, say when people have died, and if you look at their brain scans, you can tell
if they've had a baby
females or not. Been a mother or not.
No way.
Their brain changes.
Wow.
Yeah, because they've given so much to the child. It's an actual thing. So when I think, right, so you've given your all for this baby, I should give my all as well. Let me go out there and give it my all. And to be honest, like, just as they say for a mother, you get all of this, like, strength out of nowhere to wake up in the middle of the night 20 times. You have the strength. As a provider, I feel like we get this random urge of creativity, motivation to go out and work. Like, even this podcast, think about how many episodes we've done. Think about how many hours we put in while editing, putting the clips. Like, this is all us. We haven't got a team. It's just us. And we've got Oi, who's our producer.
Thanks for continuing to share and like the clips.
You know what I mean?
Put a lot of work into those.
But look at the motivation we have, man. Some days, right, I'm not going to lie, man, I'm editing the pod and my computer's crashed. Or something's happened and I've got to restart the whole thing again. But you think, all right, cool, let's go. Yeah, man. Because you know that's your child. Yeah. Do you know, at the end of the day? So I feel like naturally you do have this extra motivation to work, and you think of different things, right? Oh, I can do that, or I can DJ here, or I can do this, I can do that.
You'll be thinking about OnlyFans.
I'll be OnlyFans, innit? I'll be like, yo, feet pic, bare feet, I'll give you x-rays, bro.
No one wants to see your feet, bro. No one wants to see your feet, bro.
But it's a tough thing to go through, and it's a conversation that I feel a lot of people have had. And I feel like the people in charge listen to it, but don't do anything about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the next thing for dads in the hood, to make a change. To give men the time off that they deserve, that they need.
To be there for their partners, to be there for their kid. Because that time off is the most selfless time off. You're not going to a beach. You're going home to not sleep for 2 weeks because the child's crying. The least we should have is being rewarded by whoever. We pay a lot of tax. My tax bill was insane.
You're telling me?
Bro.
HMRC. Yo. HMRC.
But it's true. And I'm glad that the conversation has started about paternity. I'm very glad it has. And I'm glad it's gone in a direction of a lot of people aren't thinking fathers just want to have a jolly for 2 weeks or play on PlayStation for 2 weeks, which we would love. We would love. But it's not.
That sounds nice.
It's actually there for your partners. And even at the end of the 2 weeks, man, like the heartbreak of leaving your wife who's just had a baby and has this new life, and you were her rock, to all of a sudden the carpet's taken from under her feet.
And it gives him a lot of anxiety as well. Like, I remember my partner was proper like anxious about me going back.
Crazy.
Even though like I wasn't even doing like 5 days a week, like just to go like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go away like on Saturday, like I'm not gonna be here because I'm going back to work. Like, it can cause some real anxiety as well. And
imagine you working like construction, for example, yeah? Shout out to all my people working in construction. You're on a building site for 10 hours and then you got to come home. You've been doing all this heavy lifting, all that kind of stuff. Then you got to come home and then you've got your wife to look after. You got your baby to look after, and you've only had 2 weeks off, and then you got to go back again. And these guys are working 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Like, I've seen my man on the tube in the morning getting ready for work.
Yeah, man.
You're shattered mentally, physically, and then you got to go to them.
That's another thing. It's you know, having that understanding as well, because I feel like being at home with a child or 2 children in my situation is really, really tough. And I think it's more work than going to work. Yeah. But also, it also needs to be acknowledged that going to work doesn't mean that you've been on holiday and you've just been, you know, having a jolly, as you put it. So when you come back, you're also tired. So I think that puts a lot of strain on relationships as well, because, you know, you're trying to get a little bit of food or free or an hour or have a little bit of playtime, and then like you just want to chill for a minute, but like your partner's been at home with these kids the whole day and she also needs some time. So it's like it then becomes a battle, I guess, in some cases. So yeah, there's a lot. Like, it's great that we're talking about it and we're actually airing it out and we're articulating it, because I feel like there's a lot of people that's probably going through this and struggling with this sort of work baby life balance that doesn't get spoken about enough. And I feel like if you're managing to do it, you're doing a good job, because it ain't easy.
In the comments, give some suggestions. Let's start this conversation. What do you reckon could happen? Are there any solutions to this? Is there any advice you can give as well, man? I think that's very important. Right, run over. Should we go to some dad dilemmas?
I don't know if it was a rant. It was a concern.
I think so.
It was a concern.
That's a better way.
I feel like you're really passionate about paternity as well. So
I am, because it takes the piss, man.
Yeah, I know.
These men are taking the piss.
Yeah, I know. So it's fine. You voice your concerns. That's fine.
Now it's time for you to voice your concerns. Look at that segue.
Nice.
Dad dilemmas. This
Real
is
presenter.
This is the part of the show. We want you to get in touch, man. Send a little comment, send a little DM about any dilemmas you are going through, big, small. It doesn't matter. You will stay anonymous as well, so don't worry. We're not going to bait you out. It could be whatever you want. Just don't be weird. Actually, be weird. Don't matter. Jay, what have we got today?
Right, lads. My boys still want me out every weekend like nothing's changed. I say no. And now I'm whipped or boring. How do you balance? I ain't heard that word in ages. Whipped. How do you balance friendship and fatherhood? That's a good one, because obviously we've been talking about balancing work and fatherhood, or work and parenting. How do you do it? How do you balance friendship and fatherhood?
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? Because I think a lot of your single friends don't understand you anymore. And they will support you, but this weird support. They'll be like, yeah, bruv, keep it up, innit?
Yeah.
And then you've got your father friends who you become closer to via text, but you never link up.
Yeah.
One of my boys, close friend of mine, he had a child a couple of months before mine. And
you ain't seen him.
I talk to him every 2 days.
Ain't seen him.
I've not seen him.
Yeah. It's funny because I invited someone to my event that I'm having on Thursday. And his response to me was exactly what I send to anybody who asks me if I'm coming to an event.
Right.
And he was like, let me just check with the missus to see if she's all right with bedtime. And because like bedtimes are a bit long. So if she's all right to put him to bed and I can get out, then and I can make it. And I'm like, bro, that is the most like I can relate to that so much. Yeah. Because bedtimes are madness. Yeah.
Literally.
So let me check with the missus. She's all right. Can she handle bedtime by herself on this one? Doesn't need the support. Okay, cool. I'm out. So
that is hilarious.
I feel like everybody needs. I feel like it depends your age as well. Like I feel if you've got kids, obviously you understand a lot more. I think for me, I never had that problem because I was one of the last in my friendship group to have a child. So like everybody understood. But I think if you're a young father or a young parent in particular, you might have that problem because obviously like you're trying to navigate through life and you're in your 20s or whatever, and you know you've got dad responsibilities. So I think. If anyone doesn't really understand that, then I don't even know if they're worth having around, man.
It's so true. Like my circle's small. My circle is so small. Obviously, I know a lot of people, but my close brethren, on one hand, I can count them. And I think they're the type of people that if I don't see them for 2 years, we catch up where we left off, kind of thing. But we talk all the time. But respectfully, I don't think I want friends right now.
That's what I'm saying.
I got other things going on.
Respectfully, I don't want no friends.
Respectfully, it's cool. I get to chat to you on the pod.
That's it. That's enough.
We're good. Listen, start a podcast. That's what
it.
you need to do. Start a pod. But you got other priorities, and also if I am like hanging out with one of my boys, I'm talking about my kid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And they'd probably get bored, sick to death of it.
Exactly.
Like, oh. So yeah, just tell your friends to do one, man. See you on the next one.
In it. See you later, man. Peace.